This is an iMac, late 2015, 27-inch, Retina 5K. I'm going to show you how to go into boot options and reinstall the operating system. So this is pretty easy. You're going to want to, so if you have a Windows or a Windows keyboard, then your command's going to be the Windows key and R. You're going to hold those together when you power on the computer. If you have a Mac keyboard, it's going to be the command key and R. So you're going to hold those two down together. So here, let me show you. So the power button is back here. I'm going to turn it on right now. So as I'm turning on, you're going to hold these two down. And it's going to boot into boot options. So just give it a second. Just keep holding them down. Again, that is the Windows key and R if you have a Windows keyboard. It does take a while, but you'll know when the Apple... Usually there's different indicators, but in this one, the Apple icon should go away and you'll just see a bar up here. So there you go. So that's how you know it worked. You can let go and just let it boot. So this usually takes a while, so I'll come back once it's done booting. If you did it right, you're going to see this. It's going to be restore from time machine, reinstall macOS, Safari, disk utility. From here, if you want to erase the data that's currently on your disk, you go to disk utility and you continue. Just to warn you though, once you delete this data, it's going to be gone forever. So you don't want to delete it unless you're sure. Yours is going to look different, but mine's named A. Yours might be named Macintosh. But the one you want to delete, this one, data, you don't want to delete this one because this store has all your system files. If you delete this one, your computer won't be able to boot and you're going to have to recover the operating system, which could be lengthy. But to erase the data, you just go here, click on this one, make sure it's data, and then click erase. It's gonna ask you to confirm. Give it a second, and then here just hit erase, and then that deletes the data that's on this computer. Click done. And to reinstall your operating system, you're going to click on the reinstall macOS. Yours might be different. This one is Monterey. So click continue. Hit continue again. Just wait a second here. It's going to ask you to agree to the terms. And then once this is done, it's going to usually take about 30 or 40 minutes, sometimes an hour. Click agree, hit agree again. And this one you're going to click on the data one. Again, this name might be different for you. Mine's A, because that's what I named it, but yours might be Macintosh HD. So click on the data one, hit continue. And then you see right there, it's going to take about 2 hours and 19 minutes. So just give that just give it time. And then I'll come back and show you once this is done. So once your operating system is done installing, it's going to take you here to the out-of-box experience, the OBE. And then you just go through it, through the prompts. So here it wants you to select your country or region. For me, it's the United States. Click on it. For this stuff, I just continue. Some stuff I'm just going to skip entirely. Like this, not now. And then here I'm going to put my network. So I did that off camera. After you put in your network, you can also include a Ethernet cable, but that you're gonna need an adapter, especially because the iMacs don't have a Ethernet port for you. After that, you're gonna go ahead and continue here. From this, you don't need to migrate any data over unless you have any, but for my case, I don't, so go not now. Here's where you put your Apple ID. I don't have one, so I'll just do setup later. Skip it. Then here's the terms and conditions. Agree to those. And then here's where you're gonna put your account name. So I'm just gonna put test. And then a simple password. I think it has to be at least 4 characters long. And then you just go ahead and continue from there. And then you wait for that to finish. It takes a while sometimes, so I want to pause it here. So your next step is going to be location. You can enable your location services. This usually helps Mac with some of their apps that they provide. I'm going to say no, continue, don't use. And this is all based on your preference. And this is your time zone. Select the closest city to you. What happened there? I just select San Diego. And then you can choose to share your analytics with Apple and crash and usage data. I usually don't. And then this is just more preference stuff. If you want weekly reports, downtime and app limits, screen time passcodes. Usually if you have a child and you want to limit their screen time, you'll do it here. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to choose setup later. You can enable Siri here. I usually don't. But if you do, you can, and then you can choose your theme on this one. I like a dark theme, so I'm going to go with dark. I believe that's it. Once you hit continue, it's just going to take you into your account. It's going to look like this for a while it's loading up. And then, there you go. If you're not using a Mac keyboard, you're going to get this assistant. You can just quit it if you're not using a Mac keyboard. Which I'm not. I'm using a Windows keyboard. But I do recommend to use a Mac keyboard if you have one. But yeah, that's how you erase the data and reinstall the operating system on these iMacs.